Welcome to the Respect the Game, a lit podcast, the leaders in transition under the umbrella of GVI, Group Violence Intervention. This is our third episode, and what we're shooting and talking about today, we're talking with the group that's in Kent County, our Dover lit members. It's an opportunity for them to speak, introduce themselves to you, and talk about some of the things that's concerning to them. And we're all realizing that we all deal with the same issues no matter what county that we're in. So we're going to start to my left. Just introduce yourself and tell me why you enjoy lit.
My name is Jermaine Harmon. I love lit, man, because it allows me to show change and start, like putting my ideals out and making change in my life, like just give me a different understanding of how to put things in perspective in my life. As far as the community I'm trying to do, the things I'm trying to do in this community, as far as, making change in myself, that way I can make change in everybody else, or help, or give somebody type insight on things. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do.
Next.
My name is Lamar Isabel. I enjoy lit because, in all honesty, we just get to, it's more driven towards, the younger community, so we just get to, help out the younger generations, and not even just the younger generations, people our age, younger or older, it don't matter, but it's more about the young kids for me, in all honesty.
My name is Anthony Clark. I appreciate lit because it can put me in the rooms with the right people that can make a difference in my community.
My name is Cameron Norwood. I enjoy lit because it gives me an opportunity to help in the community with my living experiences. So I got a better idea of how to understand the youth in the community.
All right, sir.
My name is Rico Hayes. I like lit because it just helps you out with life in general. Since I was 17, even helping me from housing or job, food stamps, everything. They on that.
My name is Elijah Lee. I enjoy lit because I don't even know the bros in here. But yeah, they help me with stuff,
Yeah, so
Oh, you skipped over.
Oh, come on, man.
You got me.
Yeah, come on in.
Sit right there with you.
Move it back, though, so I don't want you blocking me.
You said you gonna get in his shine.
Yeah.
My name is Robert Casey. I'm full of lit because I'm saying, like you said, it help you better your life and help you with the community around you.
All right, so this one of the things I want to talk about, because I've done it before. Let's talk about social norms. Like, what was normal, what you perceived as normal, right? And then how did it shift to all the stuff that's going on in the streets now? One time I know, Clark, you always talk about how you was able to go to community centers. You had people there that looked out to now it's nothing. And everybody in the streets doing,
Yeah, as far as the Boys and Girls Club, that was big in my neighborhood. You feel me? Everybody went to the Boys and Girls Club. You know what I mean? It's after school, that was the place you go to. You only go when you drop your book bag off in the front and go straight to the basketball court. You know what I mean? Come sweep the court, make everybody grab their book bag, go make out the homework, shit like that. So nowadays, you just leave school, you go to your man. That's if you even going to school. You know what I mean? They got to the point where they got transportation, so motherfuckers who couldn't come because they mom ain't want to come pick them up after they drop you off to the crib.
What is that?
So it's to the point now, you got shit like that.
So how did that structure help you when you was navigating this thing?
I wasn't present for a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So I wasn't around for certain stuff. You feel me? I think that kind of saved the youth a little bit. You feel me? The youth in me, because I wasn't around when certain stuff happened. I know if I wasn't at the center, I would have been in the mix. So I'd have watched everything go down. I'd have been more present for what was going on the other side of my community. But I wasn't worried about it. I wanted to go play ball and chase the girls at the center. For real. So I mean, another thing, was like block parties. You don't see nobody taking off sections and getting the block jumping, everybody coming outside. My women don't come outside.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you won't see a group of people, like, in a community. I'm not talking about, like, a big park, you feel me? I'm talking about in your community. You, like, you get one section of your block to the other section of your block and shut off, and everybody come outside and barbecue, and they don't do shit like that no more.
They ain't like that no more.
So-
And it's like, it's not that they can't, it's like, motherfucker really scared.
So remember we talked about that the issue is safety.
Yeah.
So how do you think safety changed? Because now people don't want to be out. People want to do, but they not out there because everybody think somebody gonna click out.
Because
Go ahead.
you want to, to me, I feel like the reason is because things change. Just like, you know, he used to go to the Boys and Girls Club. I used to go to Del State. You know what I'm saying? And when we was at Del State, it was like everybody from all Kent County went to Del State, from all the way from Smyrna to Milford. We all went to one area. We had fun. It was fun. We, you know, with too much stuff going on, we was having fun because we was chasing females, or, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But now, when you take all these activities away, the kids ain't got nothing to do. Summertime, the juvenile crime rate goes up. And then on top of the juvenile crime rate, everything else in the community turns into, you know, school years, everything's like this. But then summer kick in, it just get real crazy now. Like he said, no more community. We used to do community stuff in like Capitol Green. You have Capitol Green, you can throw a barbecue out Capitol Green. It won't be too much. You have a barbecue out Manchester, won't be too much. Now you can't do these things no more. Because if they get it, they're going to get shot up or something will happen.
So that goes back to when I talk about social norms. Like it was normal for y'all to do that, right?
Yeah.
But the generation now, they think it's normal to walk around
And handle business.
And that was the difference because it was like, when we was a kid, it was like, we called it wreck chasing. Now you got the era of drill where it's like, this shit. And the wreck chasing was like, it's like, y'all on bullshit. You feel me? I was like, that's back when niggas, 10 of y'all whoop nigga. Like, that was like that. Like, nowadays, wreck chasing, they wrecking shit out for real. Like, so it's like, it's a whole different ball game. We went from jumping motherfuckers, bro, to you got a 16-year-old with a gun that shoot 30 shots in a matter of seconds. You feel me? It's a whole different ball game. Like, this shit.
Basically, what he's saying and what he was saying, we had stuff in place. Well, what I perceive is what they're saying. We had stuff in place that still saves some of the youth fans.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Even outside of the house. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Like he said, we have reasons to go. Like he said, we young. We warm dogs. You know, the girls at the Boys and Girls Club. Why we not going to go there?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And they're going to feed us.
Yes.
That was a big thing coming up in these households. We needed something to eat. Like, we had to go to school to eat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
Refrigerator policy at the Boys and Girls Club.
The parents are going to cool around with the stuff, you know what I mean? So that was a lot of things. So we still was allowed to be able to be kids. And like I said, that stuff not being in the place is making some of these kids skip a level. But then they go into the drill, but then they not ready for that. What I'm trying to say is I see a lot of the kids, it look like they get busy with the gun and all that, but they still look like kids getting busy with the gun. Because as soon as they go to jail, you hear about them, oh, you wasn't ready for that. You on PC now. You get your commissary took because you can't fight. You skip that.
Yeah.
You skip that part. Like how to fight. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They got wind in there. They were waiting for you to come in. You get what I'm saying?
Like, I know I'm much older than y'all, but in my era, certain things went on. What I mean by, when I always go back to social norms, people dressed a certain way. You didn't even know what type of business they was in, because everybody carried themselves a certain way. And if a young boy came outside, it'd be like, yo, my man, this ain't for you. You know what I mean? You have people like, nah, bro, you got to keep it moving. Or if a joker that could really ball, was athletic or talent, whatever.
They took care of them.
Yeah, look, we're going to make sure you don't never touch the street. You're going to be taken care of.
They don't got that nowadays.
Nah.
There's not a lot of people out here that do that.
See, okay, so my perception of it is, during my era, I must speak on, you feel me? Because, like, as I got older, you feel me, a lot of people relate, you feel me, with the guys. Like, I realized a lot of guys that I envied a little bit. You feel me? I realized they was cold-blooded lames. You feel me? So when I got older, I realized like that nigga. You feel me? So it was like not only was that like an influence for me, bro, but he never told me the right shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You feel me? Like imagine you get older, you realize you looked up to a coward. You feel me? So now it's like whatever little bit of something you felt, that shit. Everything you ever say out the window, the only thing you know is red. You feel me? So it's like my era growing up, it was like all the ones who had some credibility that could have been, like you said, them guys that was like fall back from the streets.
Right.
They was in jail with 20-year sentences. You feel me? So the ones that was left was the ones that told on them. You feel me? The ones that ducked their taco going war. You feel me? It was like the ones that was like the front of the litter. You feel me? It was like, but those were the ones that left to play big dog. Why? Because he had a little bit of cash, or he knew somebody that knew. You feel me? They can get a little paper. To them now, because they got the bag, that they the man.
But see, the ones with the bag now, they ain't got the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a. It's like, to me, I don't see them like back then. You know, you had cats getting money. You had cats that come to and look out for the youngins and all that. But now that's not like that. You know, they trying to keep up with the young boys. The older heads trying to keep up with the young boys. They trying to do the things the young boys are doing, and it's like real crazy
Trying to
because
be accepted.
yeah, they trying to keep up because now they start to look up to the young boys.
Nah, it's crazy, right? Because
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know, Cam can relate. Like, so me coming up younger, bro. You ever watch Paid in Full?
Yeah.
That's what New Street looked like at night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
no bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
strip. That's what New Street looked like at night. Fast cars, bad. You feel me? That's what
That's
what New Street was. You feel
Right.
me? So my era growing up was different. They don't know that era of New Street. They know dark corners, lights out. They don't know that. You know what I mean? They don't know.
Cameras.
They don't know Ken Apartments when it was live and vibrant.
Yeah.
They know this big brick building that's
Yeah.
dry as shit. Like they don't know what New Street used to look like. That's why I don't go out there because it's not the same. Like it's just, for me, it's like I'm not even that much older than them, but my era growing up was different from theirs, and it's like the time span is like years.
So now you saying like that this next generation, because they never seen that. Like I could talk about it, you could talk about it. The generation now, they don't have that.
No.
You know what I mean? So they really don't have it. So
And I touched on that because he said like getting money back, and he like, nah, that's a lie. Because back then, me as a kid, I can come out fresh, not knowing how to hustle. I can make $1,000.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like now that is no money to me. I'm not glorifying nothing, but I'm like, no bullshit. 3 hours where I can make $1,000. It's not never going to touch that again. It's never going to be that era. Why? Because you don't even control the houses that's on your block no more. No. Grandma lives there. Auntie lived there. I can run all day. I'm gonna worry about where the fuck I'm going tonight. I'm good. That's not the same. Why? Because they live in Camden now, and everybody on New Street live. They from Chester, Philly. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, it's like
right.
you don't even control what's going on in your neighborhood.
You ain't buying no houses.
Habitat for Humanity is taking over, so it's like you can't even. There's no winning. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's nothing to glorify and shit. Like I said, when I was growing up, it was something. I'm not saying it was something really to glorify, but it was like it gave me a view. You feel me? It gave me something to glisten at. You feel me? That looked good for my eye. You feel me? Nowadays, you don't got that at all. You got a nigga in a runner with broken shit. Yeah, good chains on, feet. You feel me? It's like, bro, like the shit. The image now is not even like it don't make me want to. You feel me?
The image.
It's like nothing that make me want to be a street nigga. Like, oh, this is, I can't wait to be broke like this. Like, it's nothing that like motivate me to be like that nigga that's sitting on the block now. It's like, I got more money now.
So think about this, and then Cam, I got something for you. So think of how, even though y'all may have been in some mess, y'all still had family unity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was values.
Value. So one of the things I talk about when I talk about social norms is social norms can change, but your integrity should always be the same. So you're not affected by whatever the shift may be in your community. If your integrity stays there and your morals stay there, then you're not affected by it because now you got to be the example. The one thing I always say is it's not about right or wrong. It's if enough people do it, it becomes acceptable. And you don't have the people to stand up like, yo, man, we don't do that. You know, we don't have that no more. It's just like, well, they do it, they on it, you know, I got my own thing going on. But nah, but you not saying nothing that's justifying what they doing because nobody's ever corrected them. So if you never correct anybody, how do they know it's wrong? And like, this is what I was, Cam, so you came back from Africa. You've seen a totally different environment and it had nothing to do about money.
Nothing to do with money. You know what I'm saying? They survived. They survived with everything God gave them. You get what I'm saying? And me, my spirituality, I went over there for that. But it was Muslim people that lived, like next door. You know what I mean? A couple houses was Christian people. They never let nothing they believed in separate what they did for each other. No separation. You ain't hear about who was more right, who God praised, whoever y'all living righteous, y'all good, or y'all okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Unity.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to this spring, we're gonna get this water so we can use it for all day, so we can wash up, drink, get a barrel, get some of them to drink out of. We're gonna eat, we're gonna
Right.
do all that.
What you say?
Yeah, so to touch on that though is like, even with that, it's like a social norm. Like I said this last time, it was like that slime shit, that snake shit. It never like my moral compass can never even let me play with that shit.
Right.
Cause me, like I said, me growing up, it wasn't no rappers that was screaming that shit. That shit was like a bad thing.
It was a bad
That's
thing.
a snake nigga. You stayed away from him. You didn't glorify that. You feel me?
Right.
You didn't call it. You feel me? It was like that was never. For me, even like during the era of Dirk with the animal shit, like the vulture shit. Like, I could never get with that. A vulture is a bird that eat dead shit. Like what is gangsta about that? Like there's nothing gangsta about eating dead. Like don't make sense to me.
No, but what he's saying, that's why I was thinking, I even had a conversation with my son, and like a couple of dudes, I've been having conversations with dudes, like I've been out meeting since I've been running up on the young people. Can I talk to y'all for a minute?
Yeah.
Like the ones I know, like I see them skied up or in town. They may know me, they may not. I'm like, I introduce myself, talk to them, shake their hand. Y'all need me, if I can do anything for y'all,
Right.
find a way to get in touch with me. Because all I see is, we got to talk to you because y'all about to X yourself out. Y'all about to X yourself out. Y'all the next dead and the next never coming home. So I don't even be worried about y'all like that. I'm giving y'all,
Yeah.
but I just see this whole little section of people, y'all already out the way.
And
Because
so,
ain't can't nothing take them off of that frequency.
so I'm glad you said that and you was talking about the music. So I was watching something and it was so deep where they were talking about the music, like me. So when rap first came around, that's my era when it first came, right? I had a friend in New York, right? I was in Virginia then, I was in the Navy. He would always go back on the weekend in New York because he was at a radio station up there, right? So he would always bring back like the music that wasn't even out yet. So I was always like, yo, that's hot, right? And then like a few months later, I was like, yo, my man, I've never heard that, right? But you had the KRS Ones, you had the Public Enemies, you had people that was out there actually speaking about being positive in the community, even though they talked about the things that was going on in the neighborhood, but they talk about positive stuff. Like, I know this is going on, but this is how we do this, And then all of a sudden, it switched. And then when it switched, people bought into, yo, this is how it is. No, it's not how it is. That was just entertainment. But we got mixed up with this entertainment and reality. And now it's split. Now everybody's living their life. Because I used to run into some guys and it'd be crazy. They were like, yo, you talk. I said, I used to be honest. I used to look at it and say, my man, you ain't even built like that. Like, let's establish that. You doing all the tough Tony and you not. You know what I mean? And then people start to buy into this. Like, I see young boys just running around, ski mask and hoodie up. Yo, you the little quiet in the back of the class joker, but now you out in public, you walking around hoodie and masked up. Like,
She's new era, them boys, it's like, I don't know, back in my era, we had bullies. Niggas was getting bullied. All that stuff, you just shut that down. Everybody tough now.
Because it's appearance.
It's appearance.
And it's the way that things are. You have to be a certain situation now, like you said, the time is when it was about the music, and then all of a sudden the late '80s or early '90s kicked in, and that's when the NWAs kicked in, and all the gangster music started kicking in, and then now it never ever went back to that type of life, that type of style.
But and
never went back.
So that thing I was listening to, it's like even when they came out, it was still balanced. You heard NWA, right?
Yeah.
But you still heard Public Enemy. you still heard KRS-One.
But they was
You know what I mean?
fading out.
And it's not that they didn't fade out. The people who was promoting the music
Yeah,
He said,
faded them out.
he said it was a different, right, bro? We gonna break it down to this. He said, right, it's like we gonna break down Reaganomics. You feel me? Break it down, bro. It's like if it destroy the people, they gonna push it, right? So it's like you gotta think East Side and the East Coast and West Coast. The gangster mentality, that whole fucking word comes from California. They was born and raised to be gangster. That's literally what they, I mean, like, it's what they breed as, bro. So it was like, gangster rap was a thing during the era you talking about.
Right.
That didn't come from the East Coast. New York became a blood-dominant city. That didn't come from the East Coast. You feel me? It was like, bro, that influence got pushed so bad that it started a war. Niggas lost their identities. That war ain't stopped. Rap started that shit. It was real niggas dying who didn't rap. Dying in the 90s behind music. That shit just got intensified years later to the point niggas is dying doing music, literally. Shot up at music videos. So that shit is different, bro. The era just didn't change. It's got more intense.
I know you in that business.
Yeah, because I'm just ready to say, I didn't hear no rap. When I first came back over here, I couldn't listen to rap for like 3 days. Because the frequency was messing me up. It was making me feel
It's
stuff I
different.
didn't feel while I was
Why
on rap.
you felt that peace?
Yeah, and the music they played, they made it.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
what I'm
real.
saying? But it show you how, as black people or indigenous people, or whatever you want to classify it as, we move from the rhythm. The rhythm moves us. So when you put the wrong rhythm on, when I came back, I felt the music I love listening to. I felt when I listened to it,
Right.
I felt I feel like doing something.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
because you constantly hearing this and hearing it. And
Yeah, but the beat, the way it's made,
Yeah.
because they even got war drums over there. When you play and you hear a
Right.
certain rhythm, it make you feel some type of way to push
Right.
you. Right.
He said, if you ever realize, you might hear a drum on a song, right? And listen to a real drum, and that same drum, it won't sound the same. Why? Because it's modified. You feel me? When the engineer start playing, that's why he engineered it. You feel me? It started off as a trinkle drum, but by the time he got done, the shit turned demonic real quick. You feel me?
Yo, so one time I did this with a group I had, right? I forgot what song it was. It was some song out there. It was like real hot. It was a Bobby Smurf. Real hot, right? So I turned it on. I had everybody hyped, right? Everybody was in there hyped, right? And then guess what I did? I said, okay, turn it off. Let's have this conversation. I passed out the lyrics. I said, now read it. They said, this stuff crazy. This is whack. I said, but you was just jumping into that a few minutes ago. Now you're saying because you got caught up into a beat. You don't even realize what you're repeating. And everybody know, once you start thinking and repeating words, those actions follow.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm going to put out to y'all is, how do y'all, as a group, how do y'all see y'all place in changing that perspective for everybody? To start seeing something different. Because everybody, when they start speaking about this in here, talked about seeing something different.
Do what they did to us. If that said, you gotta do it back to your own people.
Explain
They knew when we were enslaved, the ones with the knowledge, they had to weed them out and get the ones who didn't know and teach them something different. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Certain people gonna go, certain people not gonna go. But the ones who ain't affected yet, grab them or give them another.
Grab them now.
Give them an education. So when that layer come off, you know what I mean? It's like cutting the grass. You just leave the green there, like. But they coming up with a different knowledge. They come up with a different understanding of what's going on. They coming up with different resources. They coming up with different information. You get what I'm saying?
True.
That's the way to do it. You're gonna have ones that still. You got a lot of people that's in stuff that really don't even want to be in it.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
know what they
You
doing.
get what I'm saying? Sometimes
And they want to get,
Yeah.
and I talk to some people, they don't want to do it, they want to get up, they just don't know how.
Yeah, they don't know how. You get what I'm saying? And it's like once you go so far, it ain't no turning around now.
They don't turn around because if it come you, that shit suck you in.
Yeah.
But my thing, listen, right? I was reading this little shit, right? He said, so everybody say chess is a game of life.
I say that it's not.
He said it's not. He said, 'cause ain't nobody ever born with the same playing field.
That's
He
right.
said, you start off with the same amount of pawns and the same amount of power on both sides. He said, ain't never been a war where it was an even playing field ever.
That's right.
Like you can't say that you, and that be the thing for me because a lot of niggas be like, yeah, he come home from playing chess and they be like, yeah, I'm a leader. You can't. That's like me telling you to go do something, bro. I know right now I wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's like, nah, bro, but if you gonna complain to me about your problem, I'm gonna let you know that you sound like it. You feel me, bro? I'm gonna let you know. If I was you, I handle it. You feel me? But if not, if that's not where you at, then I feel like you should just take this other route. You feel me? It's like you gotta break it down to a motherfucker for real life, because it's like motherfuckers been sugarcoating so long. You gotta think, like you said, go back to the parents. When you got in trouble, started her getting on your ass, she was like, leave my son alone.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it was a difference.
Knowing you was wrong.
You feel me? Like, my mom was on some shit. Like, I know you, nigga. You did it. You feel me?
No matter what you said, I know you did that shit.
Bro, I realize now, you feel me? Even saying when my girl was like, child, babe, well, what did the teacher do? I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, what are you talking? Like, in my head, I'm so shocked that you even like, I'm like, why would you even think the teacher bullying him? Like, what's going on? Like, but it's like, so, it's like, nah, I know what it is. So I've been going, you feel me? I did 3 years, so for me going, it was like, she had to protect her baby every way possible. You feel me? Like, she got to that point where I came back, she's still on some, nah, bro. First of all, my thing is, you make an excuse for him, he gonna do that his whole life.
Yeah. And he gonna run
So
with it.
so you think a lot of things that you doing today is people making excuses, because I hear it all the time. Dad went around, bad educational system, it's private.
If
Like,
you give it to me, I'm gonna use
It was a real rap though that played the part.
See, no, we're not, okay.
We understand what it did is we used it as an excuse, but actually it was when you're like reading about the men in the house,
right.
and you got a mom, she got to go to work, or she's sprung out,
Yeah.
or she trying to be a young girl because she had the kids all early, and she 40 trying to be with a grandma trying to be a young girl with her daughters.
Yeah.
See, there's a difference.
See, no, the difference is,
You know what I'm
though,
saying?
I'm gonna break it
It's
down like this,
hard.
though, bro. The difference is, right, because everybody, right, we all come through that same circumstance. Some niggas was worse than others, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got a brother, you feel me? Or he got a brother, she got a brother, he got a sister that didn't go the same route. Why? First, my opinion, bro, is because when they looked at that, they knew what it led to. You was intrigued by it. You get what I'm saying? So you made your mind up, right? But then the difference is when you get the opportunity to change. You put in a predicament where it's like, all right, you've been doing this long, it ain't work. Change and do this. You feel me? It might start off slow. Motherfucker, you the full breakdown of what life really is. You learn life after a while. You feel me? You go to jail. You realize your folks ain't shit. You feel me? You see life for what it is, and you still go back and do the same dumb shit. Don't give me no excuse about how my mom was a crackhead, nigga, because that doesn't matter at that point.
No. We understand that, but I don't know. It's like. No, but I'm saying we understand. It plays a big part in the beginning of your life. We just don't want to say that. No, but when you doing something, say you've been doing something 20 years, the same thing over and over again. It's hard just to say, oh, I'm doing it, even though you want to stop. But it's so hard to stop, just like because now you're doing something that's not normal.
See, but that's the thing.
It's
You
not
never really
normal to
stop
normal.
or you fall back.
Or, so remember what we talked about early on?
Yeah.
A fixed mindset and a growth mindset.
Yeah.
Right now, society is so stuck on it's just how they, because you hear people, oh, that's just what they do over there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they always, that's what they're going to do, right? You don't have leaders, and I'm talking about government leaders. Let's talk about, those people have an opportunity to change. We just need to provide more resources. All you hear is, why should we do that? Because they're not going to change anyway. So everybody gets stuck in this same cycle versus somebody coming in like, yo, we're going to provide these resources and start giving you opportunity. Because the one thing I've learned is if you don't instill hope in people and a belief in people, they're not going to change.
And that's what, and that was what before you go, that's what, because I used to read these magazines, the Black Entrepreneurship, right? And they started a segment where they put felons in the joint, like felons who came home and changed their life, right? So, just going off motivation shit, like you've been doing the same shit for, and I'm like, these motherfuckers who did 20 years in the feds, right? And had millions of dollars. If my motivation to go back and do what I was doing, it would be if I was that person. Motherfucker never touched over $50,000 hustling. What the fuck am I motivated to keep doing this for? Is that goal?
No, that's not about. It's, right now, don't come when you out there doing something. It's not about the money. It's not about that. You gotta. Let's say, cat come home and he works a lot in jail. He learned a lot. Changed. He worked on his mindset, everything. But he come home to nothing.
So you think they
And he got nobody to turn to.
So you think this goes
He's
back
hungry. What's the first thing he's gonna do? He's
What's
gonna go back
easy?
to. He's gonna go back what's easy for him and what he used to. And he didn't want to do that, but he was forced to get into that way because he can't go home to mom, big brother, or his boys in the street or nobody. He can't do that. And that's not saying that, you know what I mean, it's not gonna be rough, but him, when you're in jail, you gotta understand, when you're in jail, you still don't gotta struggle as much. Because they
You don't gotta struggle.
No, that's not true. That's not
true.
true. They struggle in jail, but
What you guys say?
You gonna get 3 houses.
you're gonna get 3 hours of job, but you're not gonna get what you want.
He said real life hit when you go home. We all know that. Everybody knows
Real life hit when you go
You
home.
feel me? But my thing is right.
Jail
What
is
he
tough.
talking about right now is less than 1%.
It's less than
1%.
Because a lot of dudes, and even me at one point in time, you be like, man, I'm ready to go do this. The chicken playing hard. This is when they was really hiring anybody.
How can you go to the chicken
Why?
plant?
Because he ain't
No. I'm asking you a question.
I'm
How you
not
gonna go
doing
to a
that.
chicken plant? How you gonna go to the chicken plant when you come home to jail and you ain't got nowhere to sleep? You know some people like that. A lot of our people that we know like
it
that.
is.
So it's not a 1%.
But
It's like that.
No, but let's
it's
get
not
though, right?
1%.
Because you can be real, bro. You can leave jail right now, bro. And that sets you with a whole game plan. How many niggas get? How many now in this room? How many motherfuckers actually called that lady when we all left jail? Y'all all know the number I'm talking about. Re-entry. The lady.
And
How
they
many
ain't working
of y'all
for
called
her.
her, bro?
No, listen.
No, stop, bro, stop. Listen, how many of y'all called her, bro? That was the opportunity you was given, bro. Nobody took it.
No. Check this
What are you
out.
talking about?
I tried my house in John Dane.
I did the reentry thing, but listen, I worked for social service just for like 3 years, and then social service deal with the reentry part. They wouldn't even they would sign these people up in there. They would have to come there. Was nothing waiting for them.
But you know
All they did
because
was
you did it.
No,
Bro, what
no,
I'm saying,
but
listen
listen,
to what I'm saying, though. No, listen to what I'm saying. You're saying that you're speaking from experience because you came home and you put the effort in. I'm talking about all the motherfuckers who didn't put the effort in. You saying you called the number. They don't do nothing for you because I know.
I'm saying for people
they don't
that
know because they never called.
I know. I'm talking about for guys who came in there and who did that because you have to fill that paperwork out before you leave.
So
All they did was you gotta understand what they did. It was all to get money, it's funding. They get federal funding. They don't get all that stuff. You gotta come here and get that from here.
Everybody.
In your situation, and in our situation, you speaking on what happens eventually when you a career criminal. But when you young making decisions, you go to jail, you come home.
Not even that deep, bro. So you telling me, we speaking of a nigga right now, right? Who came home, who never used the phone, is what you saying. Because you don't tell me you called somebody while you was in jail, but you came home nothing. No, stop it, bro. You said, I'm about to come home asked out, no folks, no.
Yo,
So how many people you know like that, bro?
How many people you know like that?
I know a lot of people like that, bro. They came
come
home
home
and
and got
turned the fuck up.
How many of you had to, since, how many you had to come when they came home, you had to look out for? How many you had to look out for? Yeah, because you didn't look out for them, what was direction they was going to go in?
But that's the thing, bro. Even after you look out for them, how many still go that direction?
Anyway,
No, you know why?
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So-
So it get deeper than just because it's like you saying resources, bro. But I know if I hang out with him every day, bro, I'm gonna be around a gun, dope, and fast cars. If I'm changing, why the fuck would I go hang with him? That's what it boils down to, bro. Because you saying it all sounds good. We can break down the system, how the system fucked up. We know that though, because we was in jail. You telling me I came home from jail, then found out the system was fucked up? No, nigga.
So
that's
check
not
this
how
out.
it works.
So this is.
I came home seeing a friend. He was like, "Yeah, I got something for you." Me knowing that might not be cash he got for me, I still took my black ass over there.
Yeah.
Chilled, smoked on probation, and got that dope. And I went to go bust it jugs, bro. That's how it worked because I put myself back in that environment that never helped me.
So now this is what I'm saying,
Right.
and this is part of what I know. My vision of Lit is to get these stories to the legislators so they truly understand. On paper, everybody said, we got this, I need you to sign up so they can get the number for the funding. But in all actuality, it's not functioning.
They ain't got it.
They ain't got it because why? Because those people who are trying to make those decisions never lived this life. And they don't want to listen to the people who lived it.
And they making it hard for people to get it. Cause they making it hard for people to
Yeah,
get
I
shit.
ain't gonna do all that. I don't even want to put the truth out there.
That's why we respect the game. Put the truth out there.
That's what we talking about.
Put the truth out there.
Nah, cause bro, I remember we was like,
That's how I ain't wanna put
this during COVID, bro. We on pre-trial.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
They cut the news on. I'm talking about they took over the day room. Like, yo, y'all young gotta watch this. Stop talking so much.
That's when the
I'm looking, I'm like, bro,
Capital got ran into.
I'm 20. I'm like, trying to watch this. Over that thing. But during the day, they talking about how you got free shots, COVID masks, commissary. Start looking around the room. Who the fuck got that? They told me it started with the jail we in. I'm trying to figure out, well, who the hell got it? Because we in here sick as a dog, no mask. You feel me? Like, on paper, they saying that they did all this for us, bro. The whole time they got us with sheets. They really was cutting shirts up. You feel me? They cut shirts up and handed to us through the door to my ties. Be delicate with it because you will rip the string.
Okay, now this is what we're going to do. This for thing. I need everybody, y'all got 30 seconds where y'all can tell what change y'all want to see in the community.
I'm gonna go. If you introduce myself, I'm Cameron Norwood. The change I want to see in the community is everybody who's supposed to help, the people who are or who have the resources. I mean, make it easier for the people, the offenders coming home to be able to tap into them resources. I want to see them make the transition easier for people to have that information. Easier because, like he said, one thing people don't have everybody when they come home. People don't have transportation. I mean, some people have that. They don't have that. You get what I mean? That's true. So, or the people who got the resources, they want you to have this. You know damn well.
All these requirements.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's for these people, he just came home or whatever, or this person is going through that, let that be the only criteria and let them get through or let her get through and get the assistance that they need. Because if it's for them, it ain't no need to make it harder, especially when it's somebody who's holding it that never been through that situation and you don't understand the emergency, the urgency of it, that this person need this help. That's all. They need to make it easier for them people, man. That's it.
Right,
Me personally, I want to see the change. My name is Anthony Clark. The change I want to see in my community, I want to see Dorothy Beatty not just lock motherfuckers up. My thing is like, we gonna break down the job of a public servant. You feel me? You here to make the community feel safe. How the fuck you make me feel safe if I don't know you?
Right.
Every time you jump out with black masks. Y'all talking about criminals walking around black. I see all cops and trucks with black masks on.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the difference? Who the criminal? You feel me? Like, I remember point in time, bro, they would come down with 1,000 little scissors pieces, set up a whole basketball court, and play games with the kids.
Right.
Now, bro, they ride past, they speed so fast they might kill one of them. It's like you don't know these people, and you tell me I'm supposed to look up to these guys and they're supposed to protect my kids. How? I don't even know them.
That's it. You got to know them. What you got to say, sir?
My name is Lamont Isabel, and I'm just going kind of back off what he said, just more for the youth, start putting the Boys and Girls Clubs out there, community centers, just more for the children, because that's what it comes down to. We getting older, we only get older. We gotta worry about what's coming after us.
Yo, my name is Jermaine Harmon. I really want to change in the youth. I really want to lure younger cats, so they won't go up and make it more easier for them to do something in the summertime. Give them some more things to do. Get more acclimated in with the youth now. Don't go out there and just giving them up and just saying, "Oh, we gonna do this and we ain't gonna do that and we gonna," you know what I mean? Come out there and get involved. You know what I mean? Or help us help our community. Give us the help us the community so we can come back and do things and do the right things. So things we took away from you, we want to give it back. You know what I'm saying? We want to go out there and get these free programs going again, the free lunch program again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That bus used to come out every day at the same time and drop off the food.
And then I was a lot of that stuff, man, give all that back. Bring it all back. Bring it all back. And you'll see a different change in this community, I guarantee.
Okay, that bus used to come out every day.
My name is Rigo Hayes. I'm talking about the police like him, though. Because the police, I don't feel like they be doing what they supposed to be doing. They be doing whatever they want out here, for real. They do whatever they want, for real. And don't let you don't let you like got some criminal record like you already been locked up. Cause now they already know your face, and they see you anywhere they see you at, they on that. What you doing around here? You from around that way? They on that.
He stopped your car just to mess with you.
Like, hold on, Rico, what you doing over here? Like, leave me alone.
What you got, my man?
Funny logically, like bro and them said the kids, cause like everybody like start going into the streets when they like 14, so it's like you gotta start with the kids. The summertime, like bring this summer stuff back, help get the kids out. Cause
Niggas 14,
niggas
14,
20-years, niggas 14 in the streets.
Everybody's so tough now.
So it's like just help the kids out, just try to keep the kids, the people dying. Like nobody wants to see no 14-year-old dead and stuff like that.
What you got, man?
I need Robert Casey. I say
It's
go.
cool, but
It start with the people in the community. You feel me? Once it start with the people in the community, a lot of shit could change. It's just you gotta start. You gotta be willing to do it. You feel me? And then again, it starts with the youth. You feel me? We gotta get the youth more shit, more programs, shit like that. That keeps them from doing the shit in the summertime. You said,
Yeah.
you feel me?
More basketball leagues.
Basketball,
Summertime.
football,
Yeah,
flag,
all that summertime
flag, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, flag
soccer,
football,
baseball,
baseball,
all that shit, a lot of shit.
Ain't nobody in school. Everybody out of school.
I'm out of school.
That's all that happened.
You feel me? I'm from Capital Park. When I was a young bull, literally every block, every day, there's people out there barbecuing. Like I said, the van used to come through every day, same time, between 11 and 12 every day. Music playing, kids outside playing. We don't got that no more. They don't do that. They don't do that type shit no more.
okay.
I was boxing. When I was a kid, I used to do boxing every day.
Yeah,
My dad tried to put me a
but
Boy Scout, all types of
my
shit.
man,
They don't even got.
we talked to my man about
Yeah.
Darnell. Yeah, he trying to make something happen for the community.
Darnell,
for that
talking
type
about-
of stuff.
Come on, Sam.
Now you talking about
Alright, so listen up. This is
No.
Respect the Game. It's the Lit Podcast, episode 3. Very, very intriguing, deep conversation. And the one thing that we always hear is we have to give back to the youth. We got to support our youth, because if we don't teach them what to do, they're gonna go out there and do whatever it is that's easy. All right, peace.